In this video, we're going to do another Start Your Engines event for Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and yes, it's time for another Start Your Engines event. And for those of you who don't know about Start Your Engines, well, check out the description. There is a link to the playlist, and video number 1 will tell you all about how you can actually do it, how you can achieve, or what you can achieve, and the prizes that you actually get. So make sure you check that out, guys. Well, today's event, we are going from Amsterdam, back in Amsterdam again, and we're going over to Flagstaff, I believe it is. Not 100% sure, but anyway, that's where we're off to. And you can see that we're going to be traveling all the way around there. I don't know why they don't just build a road from there to there and make it so much easier. Really, I hope it doesn't do that in real life. That's terrible. Well, anyway, look, it's going to be about 200 and something kilometers, is it? About 217, I believe it is. What does it say? It says 427 kilometers. But it's actually including the boat ride as well, so I believe it is about 207, 200 something like that. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's over the required amount that we need, so let's get right into it, shall we? We can have some talk about some of the stuff that I did during the week and all sorts of stuff. So now we're in this stupid little place. This is one of the tightest spots to get out of in Euro trucks. Doing the tug test at the moment. There we go, we're all good, so we can take the brake off. For those of you who do ask, many people do actually ask me what is that button box that I have right next to me. That is the ASP controller box, and that is you can actually go to Evol Gaming, EVOL Gaming, and you can purchase your very own box, and make sure you click the face, because you can get the Junior Senior Gaming special face that Jim Kelly has been approved to sell that. So if you want to get that, that is definitely a cool option. And you can get it in red as well, so it lights up the whole back of the switches. I don't know if you can see it from there, but it lights up the whole switches so that they are red, which is really cool. Right, away we go. Now, this is number 6, guys, to our little adventure. I really can't wait to finish this one. 12 of these we have to do. It's gonna be interesting. So it shouldn't be too hard because it's only 200 kilometers each drive. It's not like the last event that we had to do, which was 10 different countries. That's actually hard when you have to do 10 different countries. This one's 10 different cities. 12 different cities, sorry. So it makes it really easy. And you can, as long as it's, you know, like over 200 kilometers, and you haven't been there before, it's pretty easy. Makes it nice and simple. Let's see, what have I been up to this week? Well, this week I have picked up, it looks like we had one of our staff members had resigned, so he had it was a newer truck, not a brand new, but it was a newer truck apparently, and there was nobody who could take his shift except for me. Damn shame. So what I did this week is I trained up a new guy who actually is he's quite good at the job, so that'll be good. It's reassuring for me. I don't want to leave it's not a new job as in a new company, it's the same company, I'm just changing run. So I don't want to leave my run to somebody who's not doing it as well as what it could be. So he's doing a good job, which is very good. And I have a new run, so believe it or not, I am back delivering parts for Toyota, but during the daytime, which is really good. And got to slow that down a bit. That's really good because I enjoyed delivering the parts for Toyota. It was nighttime, the night shift that many of you may know. I did night shift originally, and that was just a pain. It was so hard to do night shift. But anyway, won't be doing night shift. It'll be morning shift, so that'll be really cool. And I'll get a relatively newish truck. I believe it's only a couple of years old, which is a lot better than what I've had in the past. Apparently it's meant to be one of the better trucks. I don't know, see, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't actually, well, of recording this video, it's I haven't actually picked the truck up yet, alright? So but by the time you see this video, I would have picked the truck up. So I'm picking it up in real time. I'm picking it up tomorrow on Sunday. By the time this video comes out, I believe it will be Tuesday, this video, so I'll already have the truck and be driving it, and then I'll be able to let you guys know about it, how, you know, what it's like, etc, etc. Look, I think this time I might even be able to bring this truck home if it fits in my yard. So I have a massive backyard, but I have a very small front yard. So I might be able to park the truck in the front yard, and if I can, then I'll be able to do some videos, and I'll really take good care of the truck too. So definitely not as big as the other trucks. It's only a very small rigid, which is not like the other trucks at all. Other trucks were actually quite large and very tall. The one I just recently finished up with was Iva the Iveco. She was a Euro cargo, held 14 pallets, and yes, she was a rigid. So, so yeah, until I get this new truck, which I haven't seen yet. I haven't seen it. I've heard rumors that it's a dodgy old nasty truck, which I think guys are having a lend at me, but I'm not sure yet. And then I heard it was a really good truck, so just wait and see. I'm not sure who to believe at this point. Once I see it, I'll know. So there we go. That's going to be exciting, and I'll try and do a little video on it too, which will be good. I'm sure you guys would love to see a video on the truck that I drive. I've done some in the past. You remember the DAF that I drove? That was actually, I liked driving that truck. I really did. And then there was the Volvo, the FM9 that I drove. That was really good. I didn't do one for Iva because I couldn't, because of the company logos all over the truck. So I didn't think it was a good idea for me to do that. But this one, I don't know. It may or may not have company logos all of it. I believe it doesn't, because it does different runs, not the same run every day. So, but anyway, we'll wait and see. Wait and see, and I'm sure you guys would love to see some something on it. But yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. Other than that, this week has been a very interesting week training, as it generally does. The guy that I'm training, I won't mention his name, but he if he did manage to see this, which I don't think he would, but he actually did quite well this week, and I'm very happy with the way that he drove, the way that he did the loads, etc. And just needs a bit of practice driving. I think he was grinding those gears like no tomorrow. He was grinding those gears like your mama grinds cheese. No, he was grinding those gears like Elvis grinds his pelvis. There we go. How about that? That makes no sense. But anyway, oh man, poor Iva the Iveco. She wasn't happy. But yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing somebody else driving Iva the Iveco. And we're going to get up this hill. Yeah, there we go. No problem. Now this is the... Remember the first run that we did? I said that it didn't take us the normal route that I was used to. This is the normal route that I'm used to get over to... from Amsterdam to London. You know, and this wasn't taking me that way originally, so... I was told that there is possibly a setting, and I haven't found it yet, but there is a setting that you can change to faster route or whatever it is in the options. So I don't know, I haven't seen that. But anyway, put the brake on, the trailer brake, and let's turn the truck off. There we go, and we will go to, where are we going to? Hull? No. Harwich is where we're going, because we need to go to Felixstowe. There we go. Embark, thank you very much. And away we go on the boat. Oh, it's very nice. What else has been happening? Oh man, the CB talk this week has been terrible. Oh my goodness. It's just you guys in America are so polite. Here in Australia, we are so rude to people. If I could, I would take a recording and I would show you guys exactly how bad it does get. But this is the reason why I don't use the CB anymore on doing live streams or anything. During recordings, I don't even bother using the CB, Aussie CB, because it's way too rude. Oh man, those guys just... yeah, they say the F word, they say the C word that we don't like to hear. They say it all. And racist, oh my goodness. They are racist to the max. Oh, they make racist people look like you know, unicorns. Man, it's amazing what they actually say on there. It's very rude. And then they got this one guy who pretends to be a unicorn, and he does something like this. I'm a unicorn! And then, you know, he just talks like that. It's crazy. Oh man, pops up every... And you know it's Friday. You know it's Friday. Because you get the unicorn pops on, and he just starts going on about all sorts of rubbish. Oh man, it's just nuts. And you hear the other guys going... yep, you know it's Friday, the unicorn's on, talking about junk. Just talking about crap. And, you know, everyone goes, unicorn, we hate you. And he just goes, oh, that's nice. You like me, oh. It's just weird. Oh, man. Just the, yeah, all the Aussie truckers would know, you know, if you come through Brisbane and you go through the port, you would know exactly what I'm talking about on a Friday afternoon. It's just nuts. It really is crazy. It's definitely an eye-opener for anyone who comes over to Australia and they listen to the CB. You would definitely, your toes would curl. It really would. Let's see, we got 87 kilometers to go. So 86 actually. It's not too far. 80 kilometers we can do, so let's speed it up a bit. Get those wheels turning faster. And there we go. 80, yep, we're sitting on 73, 72. That should be perfectly fine. I might just try and step that up a bit. Get these engine parts to their delivery. Or racing components, I should say. 79, we're up to 97 now, so... Now, can we go... No, we have to jump in that lane, do we? Alright, wait for that car there. Come on, mate, go. And there we go, we'll jump over. And I'll slow this down to 40. Oh, this week I had 100 tires that I had to deliver to a destination, and they weren't just your car tires, they were massive truck tires. These ones that I was carrying were actually off-road tires, off-road truck tires. If any Aussie trucker knows what I'm talking about, these things are massive, and it is just they are heavy as. They're about I was told they were 120 kilos each, and you needed 2 people to lift them up and move them. So they were massive tires, massive. And I had 100 of those on my truck, and my truck was weighed right down. I believe it was actually over the limit. But, you know, I was told I had to take it, so I took it real easy getting there and back. And, man, my truck was... I had it raised as high as it could go, and it was still, you know, looked like it was... the arse was dragging on the ground. I'm surprised I didn't get pulled over. And I had so many straps on. I think it was about 10 straps I had just to hold the load in, to make it look like so it wasn't bulging out the side of the curtain sliders. So it was definitely, I believe it was overweight. So I only had to go across the bridge, across the Gateway Bridge, which was not too far for me to go. Thank goodness, because I went straight there, straight back, and I was thinking if I had to go on the port and that. You know, the scales were open, man, I would have been busted. I swear that was heavier than what I was meant to carry. But, yeah, boss insisted, you gotta carry it, gotta take it. So I went, alright, well, if I get busted, you're paying for it. Not that he would have. But anyway, I made it, and I did it safely, so that's the main thing. What other exciting things happened this week? I went and picked up tires from Falcon, whatever they are, and I picked up. It was only 2 pallets, but they gave them to me, and they put them on the back of the truck, and they weren't even shrink wrapped, nothing. And I'm going, mate, can you shrink wrap them? He goes, oh no, mate, time to go. And he just drove off. And then straight away the roller door closed straight after him, and that was it. They were gone. And I went, oh, awesome, thank you very much. So now I tried to strap down these tires. I tried to strap the bundles together and then strap them down as tight as I could. And then when I got back to base, I opened up the back of the truck, and it was just tires everywhere. There was all over the place. Again, I only had a short way to go, but it was like, geez, thanks guys, you know, you didn't even help me, nothing, just, there's your tires, mate, bye, see ya. Unreal. So, we're a bit dodgy here in Australia, and if I had, it was only 2 pallets, but imagine if it was a whole truckload, that would have taken me ages to restack at the other end. Well, lucky I had a group of guys that saw what I was doing, and they came over and gave me a hand, so thank you very much, guys, for giving me that helping hand to get those tires out of the back of the truck. I was rolling them out, another guy was passing them along, and then another guy was stacking them, so teamwork, team effort. And I have it in the wrong gear. I have it in no gear now. Now it's in low. 4 low. Oh man. And there's our destination. So not too far away. And we'll see if that counts to the list. I'm hoping it does, because I really don't want to have to do a repeat. I like to do things once and that's it. I don't like to have to rework stuff or redo. Coming over, mate, and we're going round the roundabout. Whoops, oops, hit that gutter. There we go. Around we go. I've not been to Flagstaff, whatever it is in this profile. Now it's going to be exciting when SCS remodel all these old areas. That'll be really good. But they're starting in Germany, so that's going to be still cool. But it'll take them a while to get out to this area here. All these older areas desperately need reworking. Now, where are we? We are there. So we'll spin it round here. And see if we can just drop it straight in there. And I stalled the truck because I didn't change the gears down. Very good, senior. Okay, now reverse it is. And there we go. I'll just move it over a little bit so it's in there a bit neater. That's going to end up crooked, isn't it? No, there we go. Nice and neat. Well, neat-ish. I'll straighten that up. There we go. And straight back, and it should work fine. And is that it? There we go. That is it. And let's see if we we'll put the trailer brake on and drop the trailer. And hopefully that should be it. And let's see. That was an excellent job. Thank you very much. We got 10 grand for that. Gives us a little bit of XP. And yes, there we go. That is number 6. Very good. Awesome. So there we go. Number 6 along. We're halfway into this event. So still another 6 more to go, but we've still got another couple of weeks, I believe. I think it's towards the end of the month. Next time I'll find out what the actual date is. I think it's the 21st or something like that. I don't know, but still got a few weeks to go, so it's all good. It's all good. But anyway, guys, look, that is my keyboard's not working now. Okay, there we go. Now it is. So that is pretty much it for today's little drive that we did. I hope you're enjoying the Start Your Engines event. And as probably many of you have finished already, but I can only do so many of these in a week and record them. So if I didn't have to record them, I probably would have smashed them in by now. So, but anyway, because it takes time to record them. But anyway, guys, look, I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button. But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.